a lot of people don't like Kamala Harris, and I don't blame them. There's a lot of racist stuff, a lot of nasty stuff. She's a hop-to-it girl and all this stuff. Now Trump's calling her a criminal. And I remember when Andrew Gillum was running, when Trump was the president, he turned for governor of Florida, and Trump came down there and called him a thief. And, you know, he wasn't. The FBI had talked to him about something unrelated, and he just wound up, you know, they spoke to him. They were just talking to him about something else, tickets he got, a basketball game. Didn't matter. He was never a suspect. He was not arrested. But because Trump said that, he was able to invoke in a bunch of white minds the black man with the pantyhose on his head busting into their window at 2 o'clock in the morning to steal a silver. It's too easy. It's too easy. And Trump used that tactic time of denoting blacks as criminals. Black people not going on the program as criminals. When Trump is a criminal himself. Trump is a rapist. I think that one of the things about Trump, about Kamala, is she is a sort of a proxy of Biden. Let's go ahead and put it out there. She is a sort of a proxy of his, and that folks that vote for her, myself included, are pretty much saying two things. A, if Joe Biden was the man of 2016 when Obama got elected, we vote for him. We vote for him, and we'd be like, we're gonna put him head to head to Trump. That isn't the guy he is. Almost 10 years later, not the same guy. And I don't think I'm being controversial to say that. So this is sort of a proxy. Kamala is not going to erase anything Joe Biden has created or has tried to create. She is sort of a proxy of his. B, we can't let Trump get back in the White House. And one of the key weapons he had running against Biden is Biden's an old man, he's a doddering old fool. Now he's lost that weapon. Biden did something that I want to speak on that I thought was really brilliant. I don't know who was behind this. In essence, Biden had a moment where he was saying he's not gonna drop out, you know, all that rah-rah stuff. The RNC came. They spent millions, tens of millions studying Joe Biden. And he dropped out. That was brilliant. You know, sometimes I worry about this old man government, old man stuff, dinosaur government stuff we had with RBG. We played with Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice. And Obama tried to get her to step down. She wouldn't do it. She just, I'm gonna be 130 years old and be president, be Supreme Court Justice. She died in office. That was her moment. Obama was that once in a century moment to be like, he's gonna put someone in there that may be better than you at your prime, and you know that. He's not gonna just put somebody in there that's a fool, that's a woman or something. He's gonna put in somebody that's got cunning, and she didn't, and she died when Trump was in office. So part of me kind of worries about that you get this whole moment of old people who they don't recognize what's at stake, the very basis of our democracy, the very future of organized human life. They're opposed to government working as it should. And so everything else goes out the window. This is break the glass moment, pull the fire alarm moment. And if you believe in democracy and you believe in keeping this country free, then that means you have to do what you have to do to keep it that way. And I've never been on those kind of, you know, we talk about the church, walked up on the high place of earth. I never walked anywhere like that. Supreme Court Justice for that long. But she should have stepped down. And I worried the same thing with Biden, that it's another dinosaur that's been in the Senate for like 2 like, I'm not going anywhere, and then he just, God forbid, vapor lock, It happens. These aren't young people we're talking about. They're not young chaps. And I think Biden's done a great job. I think he's done a great job. I think he was a great president. I think he, in some ways he was an Obama 2.0. And I'm okay with that. Everybody, when Republicans say that, I wonder if they realize that, like, for many people, that's identifying for them. Like, they don't know, they don't follow politics, and they hear like a white guy say, yeah, they're Obama 2.0. It's like, oh, good, let's vote for them then. Like, oh, that's great. Like, that's like, I don't know if they realize it, that when Republicans talk, like, just how unpopular the stuff they're saying and doing really is. So I just wonder about that. Like, do they understand that? And the more they double down on that, the more they ensure, like, their eventual defeat. I think Biden did a great job. I think it was a smart move. Waste their money, blow their money, and we're really dealing with terrorists in government. We're dealing with people who just don't want government to work and who are really bent on chaos and confusion. And this is just their era. And it's to me, it's sort of sad that we even have to, do these kind of things of, like, yeah, Biden had to drop out because he's old and all that. Like, it's sad that, and maybe in a normal world he still would have, but with Trump and all the dirty tricks that are oncoming, like, yeah, Biden can't. I think Biden was the kryptonite to Trump. Well, that's how we saw it. How do you fight Superman? You don't fight him with a machine gun, you fight him with kryptonite. You don't fight him with lava, or you fight him with kryptonite. And that moment is kind of gone, if you will. It worked. I get it. And